Morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Um, the idea of peace deal involving Pakistan is a joke, which we have been seeing from the media even now. The main thing is that when Asim Munir went to receive Americans, he was dressed in suit and he went to meet Iranian officials. He was dressed in a combat uniform. It was not the general's uniform, the field marshal uniform, but it was the combat uniform, indicating that Iran is an enemy of Pakistan. And as he said previously to the Shias of Pakistan, that these people have to leave Pakistan and go and settle in Iran because Iran is a Shia country. The Americans thought that just like Libya, the people of Iran will also revolt against their regime and lynch their leader, our leaders, and then they will free themselves and become puppets of America. Unfortunately, that is not the case with Iranians. Many of them still stand with their government, and only a few people have turned against their government. The whole peace deal, the spelling, I purposefully wrote it as PIECE, peace. America wants a piece of uh, the oil. The Pakistan wants to have their share. The Pakistanis, then the Israelis want the non-proliferation from Iran. So uh, the whole story here comes is who wants what, when it is going to happen, or will it really happen the way they want it? Iran, the Strait of Hormuz is having four countries surrounded by it, but Iran has taken over, just like um, the Suez Canal, which is owned by Egypt, which the British and the French disputed, and then there was a war. Americans had to interfere. For the first time, they have done something good. They have interfered, and then they made sure that peace returned to West Asia and Africa. They removed the warring parties, and they said, okay, it's now in the hands of Egypt. The whole river, which was built by the British, has been given to Egypt because the geographical location belongs to Egypt. On the other hand, this is not the case with Strait of Hormuz, which now Iran has taken over and demanding $2 million whenever any ship passes through the Strait of Hormuz. 40% of the trade, the oil trade, happens from this region. So everybody is trying to take pe- their piece of uh, profit. It is Americans who want to take the oil. The Iranians want to retain their own sovereignty and oil. They want to also have the sanctions removed on them, which has been going on since 1979 against them, since the revolution. And leader after leader has died. These Israelites have assassinated. The Americans have bombed indirectly, directly with the help of Israel. And now they want to control China, taking part of Afghanistan, the Bagram Air Base. which is not going to happen because Taliban is reluctant. So they used Pakistan against Afghanistan, and Afghanistan has um, invaded Pakistan after their attacks on civilians and hospitals and schools, where women and kids were killed in the raids. Now, citing this, they escaped from Saudi Arabia, saying that they will not support Saudi Arabia because they themselves are involved in a war. And since the peace deal has taken place within 4 hours, again they broke the peace deal. I don't think the peace deal is going to be really there. It's going to be only on the paper, will be on pieces very soon. The deal will be removed. There will be war again. And Israel immediately attacked Lebanon because they said Lebanon is not part of the peace deal. And Lebanon has become victim now, new victim. But this war will continue. Whether it is astrologically, the war will continue. More and more people are going to die. Israel will have very few people surviving. Israel is a friend of India. Iran is also a friend of India. But finally, they don't, just like the Mahabharata war, only a few people live after the war. Three on the side of the Kauravas, that is the Dhartarashtra's, and six on the side of, excluding Krishna, six on the side of Pandavas. These five brothers and Satyaki was were survivors. Lord Krishna was a charioteer, so I don't consider that as he never took a weapon. So the warring parties only these survived. Rest were all killed. So same way Israel will not. They won't be. They didn't have big celebration at the time. Same way there will not be big celebrations for Israel after the war. Even though they win, it is as good as defeat for them. Just as Pandavas, after winning the war, they lost their sons, grandsons, everyone who was there. Everybody died. Same way it is going to happen. Only the grandson of Arjuna survived. That was Abhimanyu's son who survived. And then, sorry, it's a grandson, not a great grandson, grandson of Arjuna, because a grandson of Bhima also died in the war. He was killed by Ashwatthama. Son Ghatotkacha was killed by Karna. We know that. So this is how it's going to be for Israel. Not many people will live. Not many people will see the end of the war. The people who see the war end will be very lucky. Also unlucky in a way because they lose everyone of their loved ones. And Iran will continue to threaten USA, threaten the world. We will see oil prices going up. Astrologically, Saturn, when he comes to Aries, it means rise of prices of oil. Saturn stands for oil and other metals. Because Jupiter is now going to be exalted, the gold prices are going to go up. Don't worry about the prices now that are falling. It is again going to go up because Jupiter is now in Adichari. That is, he is moving faster than normally he moves, and it is going to have effects. And once he is exalted from June till October, he will be in Cancer. So during this period, we will again see the rise of gold prices. Trump is the one who is going to again make world go up topsy turvy. You don't know what he is going to do, when he is going to take what decision. It's like a drunken monkey. You don't know where he is going to jump. Uh, so this is how it will be. Trump's decisions will be benefiting his close inner circle. He will make money when stock crashes or gold crashes or gold goes up. So it will be only in his inner circle benefit. His bad time has started after April, no, not April, March 19th. His bad time has started. It will be small very this year, but next year we will see huge problems for him. Smaller problems become bigger problem, and it's likely that he will lose. Uh, I don't say he will die or whatever or lose the. He will be impeached, but there will be more court cases against him. People who have been supporting the MAGA family, make America great again, they themselves will turn against him because of his decisions. He has already converted his friends into enemies. The NATO, European nations, they're going to turn against USA, and there is a chance that NATO will break too. Europe now has, due to the price rise, have to deal with Russia in a positive way. They have to accept Russia. They have to give concessions to Russia. Otherwise, the prices of oil and gas are already very high. It is now almost close to 3 euros per liter here. It was not the case previously. It was about 2.4, 2.3. Every time when you have price rise, it is going to affect other commodities because it will be transported. Therefore, it's not easy for everyone with the lower income because income rise is also very low. Expats will be at a disadvantage because they already have high income, and small changes that the middle class and lower middle class gets here, because I don't call anybody poor in the Western Europe, because everyone pays taxes here. The basic salary will be enough for two people to live. If one person loses a job, second person, if two people are married, I mean, if there's a family of two, wife and husband, their minimum salary they are earning, take home salary will be around 1800 euros. In that, they pay about 1200 euros, 11 to 1200 euros in a room. They stay together, and then within that 600 euros, they commute, they eat food, and they pay their insurances. If one person lose job, also, it's not the case in developing countries. If both of them are working, then they can have a bigger facility, better facilities. Instead of having one room, they can have a relatively one bedroom apartment or one bedroom house, which is very rare here. One bedroom apartment they can stay and pay about 1500, 1600, which is, I mean, these days one bedroom apartment is also expensive, 17, 1800 euros. Fine, with one salary they can survive, but it is very, very, very tough in the coming months and years because people are losing jobs, economy is going down. It is not a positive sign for Europe or USA. USA will be even in bigger problem because they don't have social benefits like the Europeans have. They have pension system for the retired people. US doesn't have that. They have good medical care in Europe with insurance, medical insurance being compulsory, and the insurance companies make huge profits. But at the same time, they also give some service. You have to pay if you have chronic illness. You have to pay around uh, 70% will be covered. 25% will be from your pocket. Still, it is affordable for anyone because they cover up to 500-600 euros a month. It is okay because if you have bigger operations and other things only, then it is a bit difficult. Then you have to make a deal with the company in for which you pay insurance. It is possible, but not in countries like India where we don't have this. I don't know how this. I don't know health things which Narendra Modi has assured 5 lakhs for each family. I don't know whether it is for everyone or it is only for a few families. I'm not sure about it, but this is how the healthcare system works in West Europe. In NHS, In England, it is absolutely free for everyone because they already take money from your tax. You don't have to have special insurance for it. In Romania and other places, East Europe also similar. They don't pay much. It is done almost for free of cost. The reason is they already pay the taxes. That is the reason why it is important to have a good taxation system, which in India we lack. For instance, Birla didn't pay a single penny salary tax or income tax. I think Kumar Mangalam Birla or his father. I'm not sure who was that. So this, if the rich people are avoiding such things, then what about the poor people, the middle class people who are working for the government? They'll receive the salary after their taxes have been cut. So India should also implement what Western Europe does the best. That is, tax everyone, have good tax salaries for everyone. Even these servant maids will be given decent salary here. They are able to sustain. Not they don't have to eat uh, a day before cooked preserved food. They eat what the rich man eat. Both have the same food. The quality will be the same, or maybe a little bit lower quality, because we have got supermarkets here. We have the same brands in the supermarkets. A rich man and the poor man both purchase similar brands. There is definitely some higher brands, some are lower brands, but it doesn't mean that the person who is earning low money can't, not at least once in a while, can't eat it. He will also eat the same food that the rich man eats regularly. He can afford also. So that kind of facility is there, and this is how they treat all the citizens equally. And writing in constitution that all the citizens are equal is nonsense unless you implement it. Legal system, of course, there are flaws in Europe. I'm deviating from the subject, but anyway, coming back to the subject of Iran, Iran's peace deal is a failure, and war will again be starting. Who is going to break first the peace accord? We have to see. Pakistan's bad days are going on now. So their days are numbered. It's going to break into pieces. Asim Munir will be the last and first and last field marshal for Pakistan. We can call him a failed marshal because he will not be able to hold his country, even though Trump is singing songs of praise for Asim Munir and Shehbaz Sharif. I think Shehbaz Sharif will be the last prime minister. We were thinking it was Imran Khan will be the last. No, Imran Khan has survived and he's in jail. I hope that uh, Imran Khan, I don't think he'll be released. He might die in prison. There is a chance because he doesn't bend. He's strong man. He's opposing the army. He's been controlling the army. And my friend Arif Ajakia has been threatened by the minister, saying that he was a raw agent. He should not come to Pakistan if he doesn't love Pakistan. And then they made some stupid television channel shows talking against him, calling him raw agent and other things they have done because he went against army, exposing them, their atrocities. And now Pakistan will pay huge price. Finally, what happens will be Pakistan will join Iran against USA. They will become part of the Russia, China, Iran, North Korea war axis against Israel, America, and other European nations. The winner in Asia will be Israel. The winner in Europe will be Russia. It's not like World War One, World War Two. It will be a different rules game altogether, because there will be no clear winner in the war. The clear winner will be India. The reason why it is because economically we will not be crushed like the other countries. Unfortunately, we have corruption. We have to deal with it. If India becomes a superpower, because the chances are there that it will become, what kind of leadership messages that you're going to give? Corrupt, bureaucratic country that has become number one. Does Indians like that? Or Indians want that to have this image in the world where lesser economically powerful countries are corrupt free and honest? We have to question ourselves. At least start now. The young generation should start questioning moral and ethical values in the bureaucracy, and also the Babu system that stops the politicians to work. The honest IAS officers are not able to work because of lower cadre. They never allow these honest people to work. Not a single paper moves, and the officer doesn't know who has filed what, which petition has come, what files has to be moved. He doesn't know. Unfortunately, this is the reality as of now. This reality has to change. And if you want to become a real Viswaguru who is or a developed nation, you should start changing yourself, become more honest, become more accountable. Then only the dream of having Vishwaguru will be real. Otherwise, it's paper Vishwaguru, not real Vishwaguru. We have to look at other people to learn ethics and morals, and that's a shame on us because India has been the light of the universe with all the moral values. Because we never killed anyone after sunset, we never invaded anyone after before sunrise, except one instance of Ashwatthama killing people who were sleeping in the Mahabharata period. Except that, you don't find in the history of India that they ever invaded any country without prior intimation. They first send messengers saying that I want to invade you, so and so date, so and so time, so and so place. Please come with your armies. They fought from sunrise to sunset with a lunch break. And this has been a disadvantage for us because the Muslim invaders never had this lunch break when they invaded us. So they would stop fighting war, they would cook food, eat, and then they would go again and fight. But the Muslim armies fought from sunrise to sunset without break because they had the habit of not eating any food during Ramzan. That became a habit for them to fight so long without losing their strength, without getting much tired. These things nowadays, the armies are trained for 14 days without proper food and sleep. 14 or 16 days. Every army trainee will go through this toughness they will get so that they can face any kind of situation in real war. So uh, these things, of course, we will see in future how Iran, Israel, and America will act. I will make more videos on this topic as we progress with new war stories, and peace will be broken very soon as it has started with Lebanon. It will soon be these 2 weeks. Peace also is a sham. It will be broken very soon. Thank you very much. Thank you, Arnab Das, and thank you, Vinaya Rao. You both are here to look at my stream, and I hope you people like what I said. And thank you. I will meet you probably later part of the day. I'm not sure because I go out within a short time. Namaskar. Har Har Mahadev.